Generic greetings and welcome back to Cobalt Core. Today's beverage is a very nice hearty and warming bovril. It's pretty much meat tea. So welcome back to Cobalt Core. In a previous video we were going through the basic mechanics, a bit of a preview, and we completed the first sector. Since then I've got another 15 hours or so played in the game, and I'm still convinced it is one of the best games of 2023 and indeed a contender for my personal game of the year. With that said and done, let's go to continue on loop 23, and we can see we have a lot more characters now. So we now have Drake, who's a hired mercenary, Max, who's a hacker, and Bucks, who is my personal favourite character. It says they're an alchemist, but they're a wizard. They've got a wizard's hat and they cast mage hand and other things. Yes, we do have space wizards. We also have the Artemis, which we played previously. There is now the Ares, which is a warship. We've got Jupiter, which is a comms vessel, and Gemini, which is just plain weird. It's actually got a missile bay and cannon on either side, and every time you do an action, it swaps. I haven't yet got the understanding of the synergy on that one. I don't understand why it exists. It is still fun though. Either way, we have one more ship unlocked remaining. Win 10 runs to unlock this ship. I've done 9 of 10. Is this the run that will unlock that? Well, the fun will be in finding out. If you haven't seen the previous video demonstrating the basic mechanics, I would urge you to watch that because this is going to be probably quite a fast-paced and hectic playthrough. So yeah, we're going to go with the Ares for our ship, which is it's slightly smaller than the Artemis. It has the control rod negative, which is draw one less card each turn. However, we do have the Ares cannon, and the advantage with the Ares is that we have 2 cannons. You've got a central cockpit and missile bay, but there's cannons on either side. Wherever the active cannon is, the other side gets armoured, so it takes 1 less damage, and we do have a card that we can play every turn to swap them around. So one cannon is deactivated and armours up, the other one becomes active and the primary source of all of the pew-pew. So we now have crew. We're going to go with Dizzy, which is our science officer, Riggs, which is the pilot, and we previously went with Isaac, but we're going to go with Drake, who's a hired mercenary. A card has strong attacks and status effects. Normal run, because as I said, we're just trying to get that one unlocked. So let's go to this one and see what happens. Cat.exe is time stream corrupted. Yes, we know. We got remove 2 cards, upgrade a card, or gain a random rare card. I'm going to upgrade a card, and we're going to upgrade the main shot, which is EMP Slug. 3 damage with a stun but causes 1 heat. Let's either go for we can either say 4 damage in 1 heat or 5 damage in 2 heat with a stun. Yeah, we're going to pick that one. That is a good opener. So here is our main target, and well, there you go. They're firing a shot of 2 at us. Oh no, our EMP Slug is going to remove all their shields, stop them firing, and indeed it takes a hull off. We're then going to use Heatsink to just move 1 and bleed off some of that heat. If you have 3 or more heat at the end of the turn, it's pretty much bad. Anyway, let's just go ahead and we're just going to get some extra shields and some evade and see what we can do. We're going to go for a draw shot, and oh, if we were to fire that, it would do... would it kill it? 6, 7 in total? No. And the problem with that is we would indeed then have a point of damage because we're over the heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I'm going to block shot, move back, and then toggle the cannon, because then the cannon goes armoured, which means we're going to take 1 less damage. We're then going to swap the cannon back like so, and then we're going to fire, and then shield up, and then end the turn. It's got 4 health left, and well, yeah, let's just EMP slug it and just basic shot. There's no messing around on this one. There we go. So we have a couple of cards to pick from. We got a multi-stun, 2 to cast it or play it. It's a shoot 0 stun, move shoot 0 stun, 3 shield, or what's that, desperate measures. 2 temporary shield, 1 permanent, and 3 heat. I'm going to go with the multi-stun. Okay, so this is the zone that we have been given here. Oh, there's actually 3 potential in a row anyway. Enemy encounters, big ones as well. So we could do that. I'm thinking let's just go through this way. We'll go to the repair yard, upgrade cards, and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so we've got... a bit of a fight already on our hands, so I'm going to maybe move to there. We're going to stun one of those and just shield up a little bit, and let's see what we can do. We're going to have to bleed off some heat. We're going to toggle the cannon. We're going to fire and fire. Yeah, just keep firing. This is a junker, basically. It's just putting loads of trash in our deck, which is a bit of a problem. Ooh, we do have the EMP slug, which I could fire. However, I think what we'll do instead is just shield up a little bit. And yeah, I mean, we're going to take some damage here regardless of what we do. Let's just go ahead and yeah, let's just do a bit more damage and then end the turn. So there's a bit of damage on that one, so the repair yard is definitely calling us. We're going to move over there and then do... I mean, I could do stun, but I think I'm just going to remove trash and get a basic dodge. And yeah, let's see if we can destroy them. They have 6 damage. I'm going to maybe move to there, do a shield. We're going to do basic shot and then another shield, so that's again no damage, not a problem. And we're gonna have to swap the cannons around, fire, and then just do that as well. One more real turn, I think. As soon as we get the level 5 hit, we should be fine. And oh no, it's not there at all, so we're gonna have to scramble. I'm gonna move over here and then just do that. We're just waiting for that card to be drawn. As I said, the issue is basically that it's another bit of a bad roll, huh? Yeah, the issue is that basically it's going to keep dumping in these horrible cards, but it's not a problem now because, well, it's dead. Alright, so there we go. So more cards. We've got common cards. Nothing I really want. Button mash is not bad, but we're going to skip the reward. Going to go for an unknown here. Anyone else getting a really bad headache? No, it's from that high-pitched static. What is that? Ah, you all again. So, hello. Which of you shall I teach this time? So we can get a card. I'm going to get a card for Dizzy, and it's going to be... Oh, it's not ideal. I think probably capacitor boost is okay. Energy region's back to normal. Over to the repair yard. We are a little bit damaged, and this has less health than the Artemis, but I'm not really concerned. I'm going to upgrade a card, and we're going to upgrade probably the heatsink to complement our other card. We're going to go with heatsink B, which is flippable. So instead of just moving to the right 2 and then bleeding off a point of heat, you can actually flip it so you can go to the left or right. So it gives you that bonus. So I could go down here and take out take on 3 very strong enemies. I think we're going to go up and round because I do want to keep upgrading our cards, and that's the best way of doing that. Oh, it appears that they have a... okay, this is mines. We've got a minefield in here. If you hit those, you take 2 damage, and this thing is going to be firing. I'm going to just stun it and hit it again, and it's now on 2 health. However, it's got this quite annoying thing now, is when we fire it, it's going to move over like that, but it should kill itself because, well, it's going to hit its own mine, and that's fairly amusing, that one. Okay, we've got a big shield options of Ventilator, which is discard a card, draw 2 cards, and remove 1 heat, and it's infinite, so it stays. Okay, we're going to pick that one up, and we're going to go for this one, which is an artifact. I guess we're going to pick up Ricochet, which is when we shoot missiles, they're not destroyed, they just turn around. Over to the repair bay. Salutations, upgrade a card, and we're going to upgrade... What are you going to upgrade? Maybe capacitor boost, plus 2 shields, and permanent shields. Yeah, we're going to go for that one. Okay, over to this enemy, which is shooting not much, in fact, although we're also not going to be shooting much. We're going to move to the left and then toggle the cannon. We're going to boost our capacitors and indeed just fire, and it's going to destroy some asteroids. And, well, we might as well just fire and then move over. And there's the end of that one. It's already quite low on health, which is nice to see. We are able to take that shot, so I'm just going to... It would be best if I just toggle the cannon like that. We'll fire. We'll get another capacitor booster. That might be worth setting us up. Yeah, that's setting us up for future turns. Let's play a little bit more of a long game. Oh, they give us heat. That's not ideal. We're going to take a point of damage. Okay. I guess what I'm best doing then is... Do I want to just toggle that and I'll stun it and move over and then gain and evade? Yeah, why not? So there's a point of damage because of the heat there. And, well, I am going to move over and do a nice shot there for the stun. And, well, I'm just going to move over here just to bleed off that heat. And it's only on 2 health and with 1 shield. Can we cause 3 points of damage? No, we cannot. Typical. I can not do that damage. I'm going to do... I want to not take another point of damage, so I'm going to move away from that one and then do basic shot and basic shot. We'll take the 2 off the shield, and then, yeah, it's just another EMP slug. So it's now gone, and we have a rare mitosis card. At the start of your turn, lose 1 shield and gain twice as much temporary. We got a common evasive shot and a block shot. The evasive shot might be useful. I think we'll pick that up, and we've got Overclock Generator, gain energy every 3rd turn, Nano Fiber Hull, heal 1 after each combat, and permanently gain +2 max shield on pickup. It's going to be Nanofiber Hull. We need that. And let's go for... Let's see. I could repair 4 hull, or I could upgrade a card and gamble. We're going to upgrade a card and gamble. We're going to go with Draw Shot B to increase the damage on said card. And over to our first fight with the Crystalline entity. It's firing 1 shot into armor, so I'm not really bothered. Let's go with a block shot and a capacitor booster. Not a bad opener at all. Let's go with another shield surge just to get that temporary shield, evasive shot, and then another standard shot. I'm just trying to get some damage out now. There is only 1 damage there, which is pretty good. We could, however, do we move over? I could move and fire. If I move, though, I'm taking only 1 point of damage at the moment. If I move and fire, all I'll do is move the armor off, and then we'll go back in the arc of something else. So actually, staying where I am is probably the way forward, and just do that. And then... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to... I'll tell you what, no, we can. We can move over that way, and we'll still have an armored bit in there, and we'll bleed off that excess heat. So we'll end the turn there. Another point of damage, but, oh, that's far from ideal. That's going to be 3 damage total. What I'll do is I'm going to do capacitor boosters and ventilator to remove that heat and just have this as a bit of a non-shooty turn. And we could pretty much stop all of this. Multi-stun, and that'll put that in armor. And then draw shot again. Ah, we've just drawn the main damage card, which is a shame. Let's move over to... there, we'll do evasive shot, we'll do a shield, and we'll do another evasive. There we go. So another point of damage. How's it doing? It's only on 19 of 30 health. We're taking 4 damage, down to 3 because of cannon. Let's stun that main gun, so we're only 1 damage. We can't do the boost. I could move out of the way, and, well, we do have the ability to do that, so I might as well just move out the way and not take any damage. That's fine. We've got another bit of damage coming in. I'm not a big fan of that. Don't know what we can do about it, though. I mean, we're going to do a draw shot anyway, just to get that. Oh, we've got a stun shot there, which is pretty good. Can we stun this? What we'll do, we're going to move to there. We're going to switch the cannon and do multi-shot like that, which is going to stun both of those tiles. Keep this cannon firing into the armoured area, which basically means no damage. Okay, that's okay. Ooh, 4 damage. We cannot be taking that in the slightest, but we don't have any manoeuvres to speak of. If I was to move over to the left, it would only put me in arc of this. I just can't get out of the way of that. So what I'm going to do is just power through it like so. I'll just take it on the chin, essentially, and... yeah, we can't be having that either. Okay, switch the cannon, and we're going to go with 1, 2... So it's only 2 damage coming in. That will take that on the shields, and we'll, if we do heat sink that way, we'll only take a point of damage. So a bit better. We're going to do the... oh, if we do AMP slug now, we are going to then take another point of damage with the heat. I actually don't care. I've just checked the manual. And let's go ahead and do that. That's almost dead, this thing, and we're going to heal at the end of the turn anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much game over. Okay, job done. So we have destroyed the first target. We are now max 2 whole and repaired. Our choices of card are Ace, 3 to play, and it gives us an evade every turn, pretty good. We've also got Serenity, which is the next time we would get heat. Don't generate it, but you get rid of Serenity. It's a free card to play once per game. And draw a card. Yeah, we're picking up that. So we've got Warp Mastery, which is give us 3 shield and 3 evade on the first turn. Yes, we got Boss Artifact. Shield Burst, every time we gain any shield, we gain a temporary shield, and the Ares Cannon Mark II. Replaces the Ares Cannon. Your inactive cannon is armoured. It says, so we can't swap it, it just says both cannons are active until the next turn. Wow, that's big gun levels of energy, that one. I'm going to go Warp Mastery. The reason being, that having an extra 2 evade and 2 shields at the start is just very, very helpful. Secondly, although both guns are good, because we generate heat when we fire, we genuinely generate twice the amount of heat. So I really don't want that in my life. What I do want in my life, though, is I want to go with the capacitor, and we could do a draw shot, or shall I just shield up? Shield up and get out of the way, maybe? I don't want to use all my evades, so we'll take that. We've already got... yeah, a little bit of that, so that's fine. We're going to swap the cannon, main shot, and then another shot in it. There we go. And let's see what we can do. We have the ability to... and we can't use multi-stun because we go to the left. What we'd have to do is go that way and do multi-stun, and then that one, and then we'll heat sink back to that way just to bleed off some of that heat. And Serenity's in play. We're going to go with... it's going to be 4 damage. We could get out of the way if we were to use Evasive Shot, and I am going to do that, and then again, Shield Capacitor. Look at the shields on this thing, it's amazing. I think we're going to get, hopefully... oh no, we didn't. Sadly, we didn't get what I needed. I'm going to have to go with maybe just heatsink out of the way. Draw shot, which is inevitably going to draw... yeah, it's going to draw that slug, which the EMP slug I thought it would. We'll just get more shield and just power way through. The problem with this enemy is it gets stronger and stronger. We'll toggle that, we'll do block shot, and then we'll do stun, and then that's not going to fire, that's fine. 6 shot now, and we'll stun and stun it, and then do a bit more damage. It's obviously powering up, which is a thing. I'm going to do draw shot, hopefully we'll draw the card. No, we didn't draw the card that I really needed, so I guess we're just going to have to take that 6 on the chin and just... oh, let's just go max shields. I mean, it's only got 5 health, so the next time we draw EMP slug, we can just swap out and kill it, so we've got so much shield, it's not worth worrying about. We have an EMP, which is... shields equal 0, enemy shields equal 0, stun everything on the target and end our turn. That's like the, yes, stop everything card. This is aggressive armoring. It's suffer 3 damage on the enemy and then becomes armored. Okay. Okay. Aggressive armoring, interesting. And draw a card for each from the exhaust pile. I'm going to go with this armory thing. So where do we want to go? We've got 1, 2, 3 ways that way. I think we'll go down. And, oh, it's a faulty jump point. We're way too close to a black hole. How close? Yeah, we need jettison something. So... Shield Surge, draw shot B or Serenity. It's going to have to be Shield Surge. I'm not suffering 5 damage. It's not going to happen. Alright, so over to a standard fight. And I say standard fight. This is a big target. Okay. Let's go with... well, we're going to take 2 damage. I could swap around, but do we need to? Is that just overthinking it? It really is. Let's just draw shot this one. And I'm just going to capacitor boost. I am going to shift over just to take that on the armor. Looks like they're launching missiles. And in order to deal with that, we're going to play Serenity, toggle the cannon, and fire and fire. That's going to stop the missile. And indeed... oh, no, that's a big mistake. Big misplay there. So what happened is, it hit the cannon and stopped the firing, then it fired and hit the missile. I thought it was going to destroy it, but we do have ricochet, so it actually turned it around, so my second shot actually destroyed it. I could have just played basic dodge. Oh, well, first major misplay that I've noticed this turn. I'm sure you'll let me know if there's others. We are going to toggle the cannon, fire on that one there, and we'll just get out of the way. There we go. So you can see the advantage of being able to toggle these things around. What we're going to do is... ooh, do we want to get that? Yeah, we're gonna actually swap the gun. We're going to move over. Standard shot. Should have actually fired there first before moving, but whatever. Not too much of an issue. And then they can suffer their missile back over. That's interesting. We have pretty much drawn an absolute blank with these cards. That's fairly poor. Okay. Capacitor boost and just get out of the way. We didn't even have a fire to turn that missile around, which is a bit of a shame. So let's see what we can do. We do have... oh, not a bad... can we just kill it, actually? How much health has it got? 7. And how much does this have? 2 damage. EMP slug, move over, fire against that, end the turn, missile turns around. Oh, it hits the armor point, though. I forgot the cockpit was armored. And basic dodge fire. Okay, there we go. Another enemy defeated. Not too bad at all. There are some cards which I'm not going to pick from. Let's go for an unusually hard enemy here. Oh, that's Yes, it is a rogue Starnacle. Fair enough. Draw shot B. It'll take double damage because it's in this cannon, and I'm just going to stun it so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, it's this cannon here is it toggles between being armored and taking double damage. I mean, that's a fairly easy choice, that one there. Let me just move over to that way, please and thank you. And I didn't use the other armored shot because it's already armored there and I don't want to start giving it more armor. Serenity, we're going to go for a booster, move over to there, and quite frankly, I can just shield up a bit more, and I'll take the 1 damage on the hull. And that's a bit of a shame. I guess it's going to be a case of firing, bleed a card off, and then we draw a EMP slug. Typical. Let's just move away from that. I really don't want to take that one. Shields and a dodge, and move there, and then put the gun on the other side to get that armor. And let's see what it's going to get now. Oh, right, okay, so it's going to be swap the gun, do a multi-stun, and it's going to be more shields again. We're not... I think the deck is just not very good when it comes to... Can we stun it? Yes, we can. Perfect. Oh, 10 damage. It's just not great when it comes to firepower. I just need more gun. More gun is needed, and, well, to be honest, we've got more gun by swapping the cannon around. Okay, good. That is Fleetfoot A. We've got... What is that? Solar Flare. I don't recognise that card. Cancel every single intent on the enemy ship. It says gain 2 heat and exhaust. That's pretty good. It's just the heat that's a problem. Fleet's good because it's free, gives you a maneuver, and it's got the Hermes boots. We move twice as far. I'm going to pick that one up. So we've got a Photon Condenser. All of Dizzy's card attacks deal +1 damage. What do we have? Multi-stun +1 damage. Block shot +1 damage. So it would be a nice extra bit of damage on that multi-stun. Or we can go Shield Memory, Shield lasts between combats, and Recalibrate, to draw a card every time we miss a shot. That would offset the controller odds, although missing a shot isn't a problem with the switching cannon thing. It's either with Shield Memory or the Condenser. I'm going to go with Condenser because that would give us an extra 2 damage on this one. Okay, so we've got either another boss or we go for Repair. We're going to go for Repair, and again, we're going to upgrade. So upgrade, and if we were to upgrade this one, would it be 3? Yeah, we're going to go with Multi-Stun. And that's fine. Over to an artifact, which is crosslink. Every 5th time you attack, gain evade. Another one of these. And by the way, yes, I know this is staring me in the face. It says fight me. You can fight the you can fight Cleo, the vendor. I have done that, and well, let's just say I'm not doing it in this run. Okay, so aggressive armoring. We can make it better. I don't like that. What about Serenity? We can gain... Oh, that's pretty good. Gain 2 of that. Yeah, let's do that. It means we're just not going to generate as much heat. And this is an interesting target. And look at that. We've got all of this multi-stun. I'm going to swap the gun and we're going to fire. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Nice opener. They're only going to launch 1 missile. And they've actually moved their missile away. We're going to go Serenity. We're going to go with EMP Slug and... frankly, just a block shot. There we go. I don't care that the missile's there. It's span around. We'll fire against that. We will generate... you know what we're not going to do? No, we're just going to move over there and fire that one. And I don't need to play anything else. That's fine. They're just going to take 4 damage as the missiles come back in. And we're going to turn that around. And we're going to turn that around and get a shield. So what happened there is I was clicking on block shot, but as I did that, when the cards were shuffling, it moved them around. So that would have actually put it down to 1 health if that was done correctly. We're just going to have to be a bit more careful. So spin the gun, fire, move over there. That would probably that's a stun, so I don't know what it would do. It is going to turn it around. Oh well, that's a win. That ricochet has been exceptionally useful. All right, and... cards that I'm not too bothered about, I don't think. Skip. Okay, and we're at full health, so yes, I guess we're going to upgrade a card. And it's going to be... block shot to do permanent shields rather than temporary, and +1 damage, because why not? Okay, so I think we're in a fairly decent state to... Remember when you got a pirate costume and then wore it for a whole month because you want to be a real pirate? Yes, this is Riggs. Speaking to Riggs. Congratulations, I guess. Living the dream. So this is a bit of an interesting fight. We're fighting Riggs, who is also on our crew, and it's complicated. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll shield up, move over, toggle cannon, and fire. So there we go. Not a bad opener. It's a fairly big ship, this thing, and obviously we have to see what we can do. We're going to draw shot. We're going to go shield, and I'll just put another shot into it. We're going to take 2 back, but that's fine. We can handle that. We've got the shields to help us out there. We're going to take 1 shot here. I could do stun, 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 and that's actually exactly what I'm going to do, although we could cause 5 damage. No, because it would be 1, 2, 3, and that's going to turn around and hit them there, and we still will receive 1 damage back, but will we? Yes, we will. I could move over that way. It wouldn't really help out too much unless we did that, in which case we'll suffer no damage. Yeah, we'll do that. We're a bit far to the left-hand side here, but yeah, we're moving on. Alright, so we want to maneuver back into the enemy, although it's probably best if I just... Will that hit there? Yes, it would. I'm going to switch the cannon then, because that takes more damage. There's more damage. There's even more damage. And there's even more damage. We do have 4 maneuverability. I could get out of arc, but then I don't want to spend all our maneuverability. I'd rather just understand taking it on the thing is fine. Missile, okay. We're going to do the obvious block shot, swap the cannon, stun the other one. It's only a point of damage. They're going to receive 2 back. It's under half health now with no shields, so I'm fairly confident we're doing okay. That's not great, is it, in terms of our thing here? Let's fire there and toggle. I'm just going to do that, which is going to give it armor. Is that permanent armor? I think it is, you know. Should have actually played that card there. Is it permanent armor or is it temporary? Oh, it is permanent armor. Interesting. It's 1, 2, 3. I want to... Maybe, yeah. I think I'm going to flip the cannon and do multi-shot. There we go. And it's going to receive more damage. 4 health remaining on the target. We have yet to lose a point of health. The obvious one is that. Although, if we flip the cannon, this will not fire a missile because of the way it works. Shields, and... Meh, I can just play that card because why not? Oh, and then we draw the best card we've got. Can we destroy it at this stage? Yes, we can. Toggle cannon, fire, and then there we go. That is the second area completed. Increase max health, no healing needed. Stun source, A. 3 to play, we stun every time we fire. Pillage and plunder, B. 3, piercing. Attack for 3 damage. If it kills the target, we gain a hull maximum. Ooh. Freeze dry. Interesting. Want to cast. Want to play. Ignores all shields and armor because it's piercing. And ship cannot move. Freeze dry. Simplicity. On pick up, remove 3 cards. Demon thrusters. Gain evade every turn. No longer have more than 3 evade. Don't like that. Flywheel for Riggs. Every 10th time you draw a card, gain an energy. Flywheel it is. And then over to the 3rd and final zone. Entering zone. Huh? Don't know. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We're going to make a bit of an opener, like so, and I think we'll toggle the guns. 3 damage on the chin, and they've got temporary shields. So this is a fairly interesting vessel. We're going to probably do a shot, move away, and fleet. like that, and then toggle that cannon back, just to get out of the way of the shots. This does feel like, yeah, I'm going to be fighting against this now. And there we go. I was going to say we're going to be fighting against it. It's got this power drive, so it constantly powers up itself. So we'll shoot that. We could scramble, but we've already got 4. It's got temporary shields. It would be it would be pointless to do that. Move over, spin the gun round. Let's just, yeah, we'll take a couple of points of damage. And it tried to move and it couldn't. Right, good. So move that around, fire, and we've got Serenity, so we can EMP slug that now. Oh, we can stun it as well. That's a lot better than I actually originally thought. Let's play that as well. So we've got 6 maneuverability. It can't move again. It's going to have to be stun shot, isn't it? And there we go. We don't even need to bleed the heat off. We just need that 5 damage attack to come out. It didn't. It did not. Right. Evasive shot. Shield capacitors. I'm just going to move out the way. It's only on 3 health, so I'm not too concerned. I am concerned now. Can we kill it? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Okay. First enemy of the last zone. A couple of cards there. That's -1 permanent shield capacity. I don't like any of those. We're skipping. Alright, so once again, looking at this route here, I think, because it's through a couple of repair yards, and I do like to upgrade. Oh, this thing. So this is an interesting beast. This is Brack, Crab Time. This is Evolutionary Perfection, and it launches missiles and drones, but it also zips left and right really quickly. Not when we freeze dry it, we don't. So let's freeze dry it, block shot, and I'll just shoot it again and start taking that off. So it's not going to move anymore. It's also got this. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this is an interesting thing. So if I move to there and switch those, the first shot is going to take the shield off. The second shot is going to destroy it. Yeah, sadly. I was going to say, is it going to be able to spin it round? But no, it did not. This one I'll be able to spin round though. So what we'll do is do that, and I guess it'll just be fire, fire, fire. So it's got a nice shot going in there. We're gonna go with, well, just play all of these really. I've armored the claw on the left hand side of it as we face it. Oh, it looks like they're actually gonna shoot us for once. I guess we'll just do that then and stop it moving. We'll take 2 damage, but, well, we can mitigate that by moving the cannon around. Again, I hope you see the synergy that you get with this, with the ship. It's really useful for just moving stuff around. There's a stun shot, and quite frankly, I am going to take that. And there we go. I mean, this is getting taken out very quickly, although sadly we've not really drawn much in this one. We're gonna have to take that missile on the chin. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will basic dodge, ventilator. Didn't give us anything useful, sadly. We'll just do that. We'll just fully shield up. Oh, okay, so it's got not something I'm concerned about. 1, 2, 3 damage. Oh, I'd hit the armoured part. Hang on. There we go. That's the thing with brushing through a little bit. It can obviously easily make mistakes. Draw shot A is there. And this EMP. I'm going to skip them. I don't fancy those. Unknown energy signature. Getting a weird signal. Offering from another timeline. Another timeline sent aids. We've got an aid from another timeline. We can get a card from either Bucks, Perry, or Isaac. Oh, well, Isaac's the drone operator. We don't have any drones. Bucks is the mage, and Perry... You know, I'm going to say no. No, I'm not picking up any weird brain anomalies at this time. It's probably a lot better to our health. Yeah, I don't fancy just getting... We keep a lean deck on this run, so I'm very conscious of that. So, this is freeze dry. We're going to get freeze dry A just to get more damage, and we're going to go for this really strong enemy here, which is one of the ones I really detest. So this thing, it's got a lot of damage. It also starts to corrode itself. Yes, it corrodes itself. So, what are we going to do? We're going to have to do something. And, I mean, we're just going to be getting out of the way, aren't we? That's an armoured thing we're going to have to swap. Well, we're going to be moving anyway, so I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to swap the cannon. Evasive shot, standard shot, basic dodge. And I don't really want to waste all my movement getting out of the way of what is essentially 2 damage when they take on shields. Yeah, we'll do that, because bigger, yeah, there you go, bigger shots start coming out. So, we are going to have to heal up. That's already armoured. What we'll do is I'm just going to get out of the way for that one. Because the whole idea is that we just have, it's going to eat itself anyway, so we just have to keep out of its way. So, I guess we'll go for extra damage. And just stun it like so. And there we are. Should have actually fired that other shot before I moved, but it's fine. It's stunned. That's now no longer firing. Should have played Serenity first. Need to slow it down because of mistakes. And toggle cannon, move to there, and out the way. So it's not going to move because... Oh, I thought it would. Oh, it was locked the turn before. Right. Switch that. We're going to go with... not moving anymore. We could do even more damage and then shield up and move it out the way again. It's locked, so it ain't going to move. And it's almost destroyed anyway. Let's move to here. I'm going to fire, and then do that. And it'll pretty much be... Yeah, it's going to say it'll pretty much be the end of that. Okay. Lukewarm, Bovril. Can confirm. Suboptimal. That's a decent card, think twice. Basically shuffles the entire deck. No. Okay, adaptive plating. Gain +1 max hull and +1 heal every time you defeat a boss or an elite. A regenerator. Every 3 DC cards played gain a shield. And recalibrator. Draw a card every time we miss. I think we're going to go with regenerator. Over to an artifact, which is Armoured Bay. Oh, excellent. Our Missile Bay is now armoured. We're going to upgrade a card. And it's going to be... That's pretty good. I don't really like playing that, though, because it gives the opponent armour. Ventilators... We hardly used it, really, because of Serenity in the other card. I do think just increasing the damage on evasive shot. Just straight up extra damage. Okay, we have this thing. Yes. It's an interesting ship. Because where it fires is empty, so you can't actually stun that. So we're just going to have to do what we can and just damage it. Don't even need to maneuver. So, we're going to do this. Maneuver. We could flip. Shield capacitor. And back over. Just cause 2 damage. We're going to take 2 back. And it's given us fear. Well, there's not much I can do about that. I think I just have to straight up just out-damage it. This is one of the ones I'm not really too sure on exactly how to play against it. Let's put in these fear cards in. And cause 3 damage to it again. But we start taking damage. I think it's just a case of getting as much damage on it as possible. So we're going to take 2. And we've got 2 left. We're going to gain the evade. I don't know what to do with these fear cards. It's temporary. It's totally locking the deck up. But if I swap the gun, move to there, we can do 3 damage, 2 damage, another damage, 1 more shot, and it's fine. That should be it. Swap, fire. And I'm hoping those fear cards are removed. They should do. What's this uncommon card? Flashpoint A. Whatever our heat is, we fire for that much damage? No, we're not going to bother. And let me double check. No, fear's not on the deck. I didn't think it would be. Okay, we can... I was going to say we need to repair, but we don't. Scramble. Well, this is the worst part. Because this is the last fight. And we've had not a perfect run, but a very good run, I feel. But this is the last fight. Everyone good while I'm gone? We are fighting the Cobalt. So, what are we to do? We are to do this. And there we go. So, the Cobalt. Big ship. Lots of cannons. Lots of launches. Weak middle point. Lots of damage. Lots of everything. Is our little ship going to survive this? Fun's in finding out. Well, that is a fairly poor draw if I've ever seen one. Let's go with all the evade because we can then move out. And that would only be 1 damage. I'm happy with 1 damage. Okay. But we are getting some cards in the deck now. We haven't generated any heat, but I'm going to go over there. Just to shoot that. It's not going to fire at us. And pierce, and it's going to lock it in position. Let's give us a trash card. I'm going to keep it in the deck for now, but we will, if we're not causing loads of damage, we will end up seeing some problems there. It's not able to move, which is excellent. What we're going to do now is fire. We're going to move... I want to turn that missile around, basically. Go to there. Fire. Missile turns around. It's going to get hit by its own missile. And we take a point of damage, because the armour absorbs the rest. Ooh. Right. Fire. Shield. Move. Armour something that's already armoured. Couldn't care less. There's the end of that. No damage again. Okay, it's got no shields anymore. And it's starting to lose health. Oh, this is the perfect time to flip the gun. And do... this. And then pierce. Yeah, and it's not going to move as well. The difficulty is we're starting to stack our deck up with all those horrible cards. Yeah, trash cards. Lots of trash. Okay, we do have 6 maneuverability. I'm going to... maneuver, in spite of my better judgment to there. We're going to take 1 point of damage, unless we do scramble, which I will do. I'll still take the point of damage, because I want to start removing the trash cards. They're going to take 3 because of the missile. And now we're going to get manoeuvred into the centre again, aren't we? Yes, we are. We can shoot. We can not really spend all of the... we can't really spend everything, can we? I'll tell you what we can do. We can do that, and that's going to be 2 damage. If I was to move to there, though, it would be 1 damage. Okay. Put trash in the deck. It's almost at half health. How much health does it start with? 40. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of health. We'll armour up something that's already armoured. We'll do multi-stun, which is excellent. Then I'm going to remove the trash and move in. I could have done scramble, but I want to, again, keep removing that trash. Ah, perfect. Right. So, I want to do damage, damage, flip, fire. Oh, darn it. I did the maths wrong. Okay. Well, I can't take 5 damage plus a missile. Well, we can, but yeah, I thought I was able to fire and turn the missile around and then move. But I did the maths wrong. We still haven't lost any health, and it's still not maneuvering anywhere, so that's okay. Let us flip, draw shot, and oh, it's going to have to be shield, and then even more firing. Yes, that's got our shields up to a very acceptable level. And that's far from acceptable. That is not acceptable in the slightest. I'm going to move. I'm going to basic shot. We're going to remove 2 trash and just get out of the way. That's, yeah, just a necessity. There's another missile coming in. Right. Okay, so I can flip the gun, move over, fire, move over, fire again, generate some heat, not care, remove trash, get an additional maneuver. And it suffers a lot of damage with that missile because it's 3 plus the weak, which is 4. But, you know, you can probably do the maths, I'm sure. We got 5 maneuverability. It's just a case of doing that because it's Pierce. Move it to there. Should have actually moved over first and that would have killed it, wouldn't it? How curious. It's got 1 health left. I'm not going to beat myself up over it too much. And, well, because it looks impressive, there it is. That's been a bit of Cobalt Core. So, you are growing stronger. Spoilers ahead. Who shall it be this time? Drake. One of the, again, very good selling points of the game is not only is it mechanically solid, and the writing quite hilarious. You can see our entire time streams, right? I see all. But also, because it's got this mechanic of time loops, we get to know the backstories of these characters. So, you know I'm not a good person. Why save me? Your fate is tied to the others. Oh, I get it. So far, you're above our plane of distance. You don't even understand good and evil. That's so lame. You misunderstand. I'm already tied. I just tried to discard your time stream into the void. I was unable to. Damn. Alright, okay. So, this is all of the memories that we get from the different characters. And, well, we're going to go with memory 1 off Drake. This is T-minus 35 days for the event. Yeah. And what's so special about it? Sounds like just another derelict. No, this one's difference is someone called Smith. Sensor readings are off the charts, literally. What sensors? What charts? Oh, I don't know. I stole the sensor array from the science vessel. I have no idea how to use it. Alright. But the lights were going crazy. There's something special about it for sure. Right. I'll snoop around and see what's going on out there. And there you go. That is T-minus 34 days again. There's a vendor. Brimford. Eunice, regular? No, I'm cutting back. Just a quadruple espresso. You're going soft. Watch it, old man. You only come here when you need something. What is it? There's a big ship loitering in the nebula. 20 parsecs from here. Yeah, what about it? You know anything about it? Yeah, it's an unregistered craft with an experimental propulsion system. Hard to know exactly what, but sounds like a lucrative target. How do you know all that? Some possum girl was here blabbing about it. She runs deliveries to and from it. Oh, is that Riggs? Yeah, Riggs. Damn them rigs. And continue. There is, if you want to pause it, the victory screen. And, well, we've now got the Tide Runner. Let's see what it's like. Tide Runner. Is this thing functional in space? It's surprisingly nimble for something made of dead trees. It has Warp Prep, which is 1 shield, 1 invade, and Tide Runner. Immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in our hand, move left to right 1. At the start of combat, add anchor to your draw pile, which is your ship cannot move if this card is in your hand. Right. I have no idea how this is even effective, but then again, I didn't really know how the Jupiter was effective until playing it, and realised that the Jupiter's moon drawn is exceptional. Yeah, Artemis is good, Aries is excellent, Jupiter I've enjoyed, Gemini I have not yet understood the importance of the switching thing. It has been useful, but not as useful or simple as that. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not about just being better than the others, just different is good enough, and the Tide Runner is there as well. So, yes, that is all of the ships unlocked, all but one of the characters unlocked. I don't even know what the other one is, but the fun will be in finding out. And that has been a bit of the fantastic Cobalt Core. Hope you have enjoyed this run. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions, or want to see more, by all means, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.